Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Croft Studios here, and I'm here with another LEGO Assassinator set review. And I'm here with the Assassin's plane, or I don't really know what you'd call this set. It's kind of just a huge, gigantic spaceship type of thing. Two spaceships actually in this set. And I guess we're going to start out with a little hero really quickly. Pretty sure you guys know the story by now if you guys have watched my Assassinators videos. But this is one of the heroes of the set that's fighting the thugs. And you can see I gave her an Uzi. She was in the last set as well. So, yeah, we're going to go straight onto the big plane, or actually the little plane first, and if the camera will focus. But we're going to go onto the small plane first, then we'll move on to the gigantic one. So, moving on to our small vehicle to start out, this is one of the thugs' vehicles. You can see right here, it has some pretty cool designs on it. Basically the storyline for these guys right here, the space guys, with the big spaceships and stuff, they came from space after the government flooded Earth. After the apocalypse, they all went to space, and now they're coming back, and they're trying to take stuff from people, just like the thugs were. So basically they're trying to get supplies for the leaders of the planet before they left. And that's kind of the storyline for right now. This is like the 2015 version. 2014 was just the thugs and stuff like that. 2013 or 2012 or whatever, it was like the assassins in this big competition fighting each other to the death. So you can see they're completely different storylines, but basically there's some missiles that fold out right here and some small guns on the side of it, and you can see how it folds out on the other side as well. One of the small features is that how it just kind of opens up right here, and then this also folds back if you want better accessibility to the inside. Get a little astronaut type of guy right here. You can see what he looks like, kind of an angry face, and he has some back printing right there. That was a pretty cool little type of spaceship to fly around. And overall, it's not too bad, so let's go into the big vehicle. Moving on to the big vehicle, the set, definitely my favorite. This vehicle was very inspired by Star Wars, the Jedi Starfighters. If you have not seen what those look like, just look it up on Google, Jedi Starfighter, and you'll pretty much see where the design of this kind of came from. Except I did modify this a bit. You can see there's a lot of kind of chromish pieces just for some extra detail. This is a sticker piece from, I think, from an Alien Conquest set. There's a lot of weird details and stuff that I put on here, like these guns that move around in the front. Kind of just move up and down. Got some ladders on here for some extra detail on the wings. And on the inside you get a really sweet looking guy. Just basically one of the generals for the people who fled Earth. And taking him out, this armor is Brick Warriors if you did not know. But you can see what he looks like right here. And you can see I gave him the old Anakin head as a little bonus. I thought it was kind of cool because that was the head that I got in the old Anakin Jedi Starfighter from, I think, 2005. And that's the same exact head I've had for like a ton of years, so I decided to include that since this vehicle was inspired by the Jedi Starfighter. But you can see how the wings move in a couple of directions. You can see how they just move up and down, right like that. And on the bottom, there's a missile feature on each wing where you can individually fire each of these missiles with a little piece in the back. You can see how those fire. They're a little hard to get to, but they're not too bad. Obviously, you can just kind of flip these up. One of the cooler designs of the ship is how I made these boosters kind of stand outward and how they can move up and down. So you can have it go like this if you want to when it's landing. You can kind of have it go like that when it's trying to land on the ground. Or you can have it straight forward if it's trying to glide into battle. You can see it's a straight-on ship. It's pretty cool. Or you can have it kind of like this, which is kind of my favorite position to put it in, kind of like this. I think it looks really sweet like this at the back. And the design of this, I kind of just made it I used one of these wing pieces and just put it on a sideways angle. That was pretty cool looking. And another feature of the set is basically this gear down here. You can spin this and it'll spin the turret on the top. And you can see how I put some flick missiles at the guns at the end. Pretty cool looking right there. I put some silver studs right here for some detailing. On the back you get a bubble gun, or not really a bubble gun, kind of like a rotating bubble gun. It kind of rotates in a circle right here, whatever you want to no scope with it. And it can move up and down. Right here you can see it looks pretty cool. And yes, it can technically shoot its own gun right here, but obviously the computers would be engineered not to do that. But you can see the bottom of it right here. I put one of those big helicopter pieces right there just to hold it together. Looks pretty cool though. I think I did a pretty good job on this vehicle. Obviously it's a little unsturdy with the wings because I only hooked them on by two of these little pieces right here, and just that's all they're hooked in by. I should have hooked them in with more, but I made this a while ago, so yeah, I thought I did a pretty good job on this vehicle right here. So let's go into the ending of the video. Alright guys, so that is basically it for this Assassinators MOC. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to be releasing more Assassinators MOCs soon, so make sure to stay tuned for those. And also make sure for other MOCs that I have on my channel as well, such as Ninjago, Star Wars, all kinds of things like that. So make sure to check out my channel, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.